So today I did a back to school makeup tutorial for you guys. This was requested so much. I will be doing a back to school series, so this is the first of many, and this is actually kind of my everyday face for the school year. Sometimes I do some eyeshadow or like a little bit of eyeliner, but typically this is what I do. It's really fast. Obviously through the video I was talking, so it took me longer in the video, but during the school year, it takes me maybe tops 8 minutes. Other than that, yeah, it's really fast. And also once you get into the routine of it, obviously it becomes a lot faster. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please keep on watching. Okay, so first up, in the morning I will wash my face and everything, make sure all the dirt and oil from it from last night the night before, is gone. So normally in the beginning of the school, I don't know about you guys, but I try to look nicer than I do than the rest of the year. So I will put more effort definitely in my makeup and stuff in the beginning of the year. But honestly, with this makeup tutorial, with this makeup look, it's my everyday makeup look. Typically over the school year, because it's fast, it looks really fresh, it makes your skin look very awake and very just polished, and you look very good, and it can, you know, look good with a casual outfit but also still put together with a nicer outfit, if that makes any sense. So for foundation, when I do our foundation, I always go back to this. I absolutely love it. It's the Revlon Color Stay, nicer than any high-end makeup I have ever used. I love this stuff. It's really inexpensive too, and I absolutely love it. This is 150 buff, but I'll use 110 like in like the dead of the winter because I get super pale. Towards like kind of, I guess, when I'm not caring as much or I don't need as much foundation one day, I will just use a concealer. I love my MAC Select Cover Up. I have that in my drawer over here. I'm an NW20. I love that stuff. It's probably the best concealer I've ever used. This is a bit more inexpensive, so I've been using this one recently, and it has a ton of product in it. It's a Hard Candy Glamifage Heavy Duty Concealer, so I really like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this in the trouble spots and my under eyes, because if you're like me, I really don't get enough sleep at night. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a little bit of this. So what I'm going to do is I like to go in a direction like this. I start with the under eye, but I just kind of bring it down to the top of my cheeks, if that makes any sense. And I put this all underneath my eye, and then also in the inner corner and over my eyelids, because my eyelids get very, very red. They're naturally like that. So after I put that in my trouble spots, I go in with my powder. This is the Maybelline Dream Matte Powder. I've honestly used this since 8th grade, going into my senior year, so obviously I love it. I go in with just a flat type of powder brush. Go in with that. I just powder my whole entire face, and this really will help your makeup stay. That's really what it does, and it helps keep shininess away. This powder also really adds some coverage, which is nice too. So that's some of the reasons I really, really like it. I love the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder. This is the best bronzer ever. Like, a lot of people use this, and I go in with a brush like this. I just get some on the brush, and what I do is, since my face obviously looks paler than my body right now, I just go in and put that on my cheeks, almost as if I'm just doing like a ton of blush. And then I go onto my temple, and I bring it up across my forehead, and this will really just add some nice color to your face, make you look more awake and obviously more bronzed. Because I feel at school I look pale like all the time. I don't know why. So yeah, and you can also put that on your jawline. Honestly, my blush changes all the time. The one that I'm happening to use in my makeup bag right now is Tickled Pink from e.l.f. And it's kind of a shimmery pink color. I really like it. It looks really good with some tan skin. I just put that on the apples of my cheeks. I think blush is probably one of the things I would pick most to put on my face if I had to choose, because it really, really helps you look awake. I've recently been putting this over top of it. It's from MAC. This is Flower Fantasy. This is from a special edition, but this is a little bit darker, and I just kind of blend that in with the bronzer there in the back. Just kind of helps it look a little bit more blended. If you have time, you can put on a highlight. I normally don't over the school year because I just don't really have the time. My favorite one is the Physicians Formula Happy Booster in Translucent, and it has some shimmer in it. Then I go into brows. I use the Tease Beautiful Brows palette. I use this light color up here, and I'm doing this like forever. And I just put this through my brows to make them look a little bit darker and a little bit more full, and it helps really shape your face, and I think everyone should do this. I really suggest it to everyone. So this next thing is kind of not necessary, but if you have time, it's great to just use one of these jumbo eye pencils. I have a bunch of these. This is one of my favorites. This is in Yogurt, just to kind of add a little bit of a shimmer or just anything. I also use these bases. I have this in my makeup bag right now to use as a base, or you can use like a NYX eyeshadow base just to throw on some bright eyeshadow, like a white or off-white, just to make you look a little bit more awake. This is one of the probably the best things to have just in your makeup bag for school, to be honest with you, just matte shades. What I really like to do is to go in with one of these highlight colors and just highlight my inner corner and underneath my brow. Honestly, slightest little thing makes a big difference. So today I'm going to go in with Venus, which is this color right here. I like to go in with a fluffy brush, like a little one, and I like to just kind of fluff that into my inner corner, and it really adds a touch of just kind of some shimmer, or a matte color is always great too. If you put a base, like a white base like the one I showed you underneath this, if you put a base underneath like any of these, like the white one from NYX, it'll make a huge difference, make it a lot more vibrant. And then I'm going to go in with Foxy right here, and I'm going to place that underneath my brow just to kind of shape my brows a little bit better. And that honestly will really kind of help your brows almost stay in place and just a little bit more highlighted. So if you have time, you can always add some eyeliner. I normally don't. Sometimes I do, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Really just depends on how much time I have, and I always like to leave time for if I mess up, I need to fix it. So some of my favorites are this Essence eyeliner pen, extra long lasting. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you know that I've been using this for quite a few years now. I absolutely love it. It's probably the best one, and I really recommend it. And it's like so cheap. It's like $1 or something. And this one is from Glow Minerals. I think I got this from a salon. It's a gel eyeliner. I've gotten pretty fast at using this, but only because I've been doing gel eyeliner for kind of a while now. So those are some of the ones I like to use. I don't really like super thin eyeliner. I like to do mine slightly thicker with the slightest wing at the end. Not like out or anything, but just kind of angled like a wing, if that makes sense. So that's kind of what I like on my eye shape. Everyone's eye shapes are different. But I always curl my lashes. I think this really just, you know, makes kind of your eyelashes look a lot, you know, curlier and a lot longer, and just a lot more, helps with applying your mascara. It helps not clump, I think. Then for mascara, I kind of change it sometimes, but this is what I'm using right now. I kind of like to use a bunch. I use the CoverGirl Lash Blast, then I use the Colossal, then I use the NYX Doll Eye, and then I use the Falsies on my bottom lashes. So those are the ones I use right now, and then my eyelash curlers, I think my mom got from me, I don't remember where. So go ahead and do this. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. I will do this part like off camera, but I will be right back. So this is what it looks like with the mascara on. Yeah, I really like it. It's really simple, really good for school. It's very appropriate for school. I think this could work, honestly, for any grades. So yeah, I hope you guys liked that portion of it. For lips, I like anything neutral. Some girls wear like really like kind of like bold lip color sometimes at school, like reds and stuff, and that's cool and all. I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that for school. I wouldn't even feel comfortable like kind of wearing that like to a dressier or place, I guess. I don't know. I kind of feel like, you're staring at me. So yeah, I really like something simple. Hue from MAC. I always love this color. Always will. I like just to apply, not a whole ton. I don't like it to look cakey because I drink coffee in the morning, so it ends up just kind of like getting all over my coffee cup, and it's kind of gross. So yeah, that is a finished face. Make sure when you are wearing, if you're going to wear a lip product or if you're going to wear blush, make sure that the tones match, because like I couldn't wear this cheek color with like Snob from MAC. Do you know what I mean? Like make sure it's warm with warm and cool with cool. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be doing a back to school kind of series. This is the first video of that. Also, please comment below when you guys go back to school, because I think I go back to school so much later than everyone else. I mean, I got out later than most people, but I go back, I think, September 2nd or something this year, which is kind of like weird because normally we go back at like the 4th, which was early. Even last year that was early. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment below for any more videos for especially back to school. My Twitter, my Instagram, and my Vine are all linked down below in the description box. So I'd love if you guys could go follow me on there. And I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you. Bye.